Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, listen, yesterday you guys got to see me do a pickup for one of my buddies. Today, I'm going to be cutting my grass before this rain starts to come down. The grass is all about right here. And what I use, right, is I use a zero turn mower. I got that side, I have that side, and I have the back to cut. And that should take me about a good hour and a half to finish the work. What I do, I'm gonna walk around and pick up a couple of things off the ground first, and then here goes my trailer. I have his stuff lined up here because yesterday I was able to get a whole bunch of stuff out of here before I threw it away. So I got books, I got freaking massage guns, I got all kinds of stuff that I'm taking to donate and give to a charity or something, so that way they could take it and use it. So that's a few things that I was able to save from the landfill. You see what I'm saying? So as I'm doing this and picking things up, I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit. For those of you who's interested, I really, listen, I get it. I get that a lot of you are not interested in stuff that I have to talk about because maybe I'm just not an interesting person. That's a joke. You know, my life is like this, right? I look at life like every single day is a reboot. Every day in my life is an ability and the opportunity to do something better today than I did yesterday. And honestly speaking, I look at it like this. If I failed at something, I get excited about it because I know that the next time I make the attempt to do that thing again, I now understand the issue that took place the very first time. I now get it. I also know that if I fail the third time, the second time, the fourth time, the fifth time, the sixth time, I'm gonna be better every single time. Because every time that I fail, I'm getting stronger. I'm becoming more and more and more educated at whatever it is that I failed at the very first time. So I try to tell people, if you fail at something, don't get disappointed. Use it all as an idea to learn how to be successful. Whether you want to hear about successful stuff or not, I do. And that's the reason why I like to follow and listen and learn from some of the best people in the market, right? People who are doing top things in their craft and people who is not afraid to show you and teach you certain things, you know what I'm saying? So here's the lawnmower right here. I'm about to get this bad boy started up and then I'm gonna get this thing going. And then today I got a fashion show with my wife. She's designing a whole bunch of stuff and we're actually thinking about doing a line for motorcycle riders that she can make masks and all these other things. I'm not gonna show her because she's not in condition, but here go the hands and she's here sewing, stitching, all that stuff, making things out of leather. And she also designs everything out of regular fabric. So, you know, talented family, we're doing our thing and I'm excited about it. All right, so let's get this thing fired up so we can start cutting this grass. All right, so I started cutting my grass. I got pretty far. I got one side done, but the rain started coming down, so I had to pull the lawnmower over. But look, it's looking good. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I like when the grass is cut down. It just does something to the spirit. You know what I'm saying? I still got some more to do, but it's okay. All right, now let's get down to business before my session starts at 9 o'clock. My motorcycle, Beast. Beast seemed to have been in the hospital more than I can count. So I don't know if you guys have been following me long enough to recognize the idea that my clutch got changed out a couple of months ago. I got a brand new clutch. I updated everything to the Screaming Eagles, which is a great clutch. Actually, if you study the Screaming Eagles, it's a really good clutch, right? But when I got the clutch installed, every time I would release the clutch, it would jump, and it would jump and do all this madness, and I didn't like that. So to make a long story short, we go to Daytona, and on the way back from Daytona, I'm noticing that my bike is lagging behind. So anytime I would block off a car to let us pass through that left lane, doing some road captain work, right? The freaking bike would hesitate and struggle to catch back up to the flock. So now I'm like, what the hell? That's weird. I'm like, don't tell me it's another clutch problem again. So got home safely, which I was happy about, and took it to the guys, explained it to them what was going on. Every time I rolled that throttle, it will make the noise, but it wouldn't go anywhere. It would move, but it wouldn't pick up speed until like maybe 8 or 10 seconds later. You start to feel the power kick in. That means that the clutch is not doing what it needed to do. The pressure is not building up the way it should. So they said, oh, it might be a pressure plate. They took it apart, checked it out. The clutch was burnt. The clutch was burnt out. A brand new clutch was burnt out. So now I said, okay. I said, look, I just got a new clutch put in. There's got to be something burning the clutch. I know how to ride a bike. That's not even me burning the clutch. The very first time the clutch got burnt was me for real, because I made a wrong adjustment, and that kind of started the issue. From what I'm taking the blame, but maybe that's not what it was either. But we'll find out. So now, and clutch adjustments is simple. So I still didn't understand how that happened, but I still took the blame for that one. So we got a brand new clutch put in again, $699 for the parts and the labor. I paid for it because, when you have your motorcycle, you cannot be cheap. You got to be willing to put the money in. You got to be willing to do what needs to get done. So I'm happy. I get on the bike. The bike is doing perfect. There's no jump. The spring feels good. The clutch feels great. There's no clack sound when you put it in first gear. Like sometimes you put your bike in first gear, clack. You shouldn't hear that. So I put it in first. It was soft. It was beautiful. It was magnifique. C'est Simone. S'il vous plaît. Marvelous. I get up the next morning. I record my slow riding video for beginners and showing people how to slow ride. It's actually here on YouTube. So I'm doing the slow riding. I'm keeping the RPMs where it needs to be at. I'm not going crazy on the throttle. I'm not doing none of that. Just nice, controlled, easy ride. I wasn't even making deep turns. None of that stuff. By the time I packed my camera up, the bike would not move. Oh my God. The bike wouldn't move. I was able to take my hands off the throttle. You listening? I was not off the throttle, off the lever. The clutch lever. I was able to hands off, and I noticed that I had to go out much further for the bike to even want to move a little bit, a tiny bit. I took my hands completely off the clutch, revving the throttle. The bike wouldn't go anywhere. I'm like, damn, it would be messed up if at this moment that bike decides to grab and just send me flying off into the wall, right? So now I had to call the Harley dealership. They had to come pick it up. Anthony gets there. He's like, yo, what the hell? He saw me trying to do it. He witnessed the situation. He's like, bro, this is crazy. Brand new clutch. All right, they bring it to Harley. The next day, all right, this was a Saturday. On the Sunday, they called me in the morning. They said the freaking bike was riding perfect. The bike was riding perfect. There's no problem. They cannot duplicate the issue. I get up there. The bike is running great. They're like, yo, we don't know what happened. Anthony told us what happened. You told us what happened. We're not doubting it. Now they're like, yo, we feel like you could ride it now. I'm like, yo, I don't think we could ride it. I think the problem is still there. But anyway, I took the bike, got on the phone with Brother Stress. I called Stress. His name is Stress. Not that I'm stressed. His name is Stress. So I called Stress. So I'm like, yo, let's get together. We're going to head up to go support this club called Executive Riders, right? It's a female riding club, MC. So, all right, boom, we on the way. The bike started doing the same thing again. So I'm going from 80 miles an hour to 70 to 60 to 50. It's just cutting down slowly. No matter how it is, it's screaming. Yeah, I was happy. I was mad, but happy at the same time, because I'm like, yep, this is the problem. And I prefer for that to happen to me right now, when I'm only 25 minutes from home versus me being 4 hours, 5 hours, or 10 hours from home, right? So we rode home safely. Got back here, my man Stress rode with me, put the hazards on. We get here, we good. We got back in the cage. I got in my vehicle. If you don't know what in the cage means, it means back in the car. And we rode to our event together. He rode home, got in his cage. Now, I said to myself the next morning, well, that was Saturday. So I said to myself, Sunday morning, not Sunday, but Sunday morning, I'm gonna bring the motorcycle up there. And if I wake up in the morning and the motorcycle is riding normal, I'm gonna ride the hell out of it and let it build up heat, because it seems to be heat related. And I'm gonna bring it and have them ride it right then and there before the bike starts acting good again. I don't know if y'all remember this cartoon. It was a singing frog. And the frog, it would sing, and it would sing. But every time the guy puts the frog in front of an audience, the frog is like, ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. You remember that? Yo, that's how the bike was. So I got on the bike in the morning, started riding the bike is doing the same thing. Now I'm happy. So I'm moving like a turtle on the highway. I'm just moving real. First I took the local roads, then I said, forget it. Let me get on the highway. Got in the far right lane, took my time. People's going around me doing what they did. Got to Harley, told them exactly what happened. I said, I told y'all the bike was a fix, right? So, but of course, it's hard to duplicate a problem. It's hard to solve a problem if you can't duplicate the problem, so I don't blame them for that part. Now they take it apart again. Guess what? The clutch is burnt. A brand new clutch system's burnt out. Completely gone. They showed me too, gone. So now, everybody's baffled. It's not user error. It's not me. I promise you it's not me. No, I promise you it's not me. You know how you be in jail, you be like, I didn't do it? But you really didn't do it? That's probably how it sounded to some of y'all right now, right? But it wasn't me. And even if it was me, you can't burn out a brand new clutch in one day. Even a beginner can't do that. You would have to ride the hell out of that clutch for that clutch to give out the way it did. So now, we're thinking it's the cables. Maybe the cables are bonded. Maybe there's something going on. So anyway, make a long story short, they called me after they had the bike. They said it's the clutch basket. The clutch basket is what's messed up. Maybe I'm using the wrong term, but the clutch basket was damaged, which is what in turn is causing the actual clutch plates to burn the hell up. And that's why the clutch has been burned. So now the bike is there. It's under warranty. That clutch basket is under full warranty. And I'm looking forward to seeing the results and see what it does. Because I'm supposed to be riding out to DC next week with my brothers. That might not happen. You know what I'm saying? Because of the dilemma going on with Beast right now. But my point in telling y'all this is I'm sharing my stuff with you guys so you know that if you're going through stuff too, you ain't the only one. We're all going through things. And big shout outs to Falcon's Fury, man, for always looking out and doing what they got to do. All right. Sometimes they're not going to be perfect like all of us. But you know what? Them brothers is doing what they got to do, and they work very hard. Now, I might take my shout out back if they don't fix my damn problem. They need to fix my problem. All right, so let me get ready for my session. I got the fashion show with Yana later. You're going to see it. Today's a day in life of your boy Sensei. I'm going to put out a whole lot more videos, so you guys are going to see me on the regular doing all kinds of things, because that's what this channel's about. I don't want to get caught up only in motorcycles. All right, and I'm also doing that build out with that Road King I'm looking at over there. It's pretty much done, but all I got to do now is a handlebar or whatever. But I'm going to have the series here on YouTube as well. Right now, I already have the front tire, the lights, the front tire installed. That's already up. All right, so guys, like, subscribe, comment, share, keep it going. I'll see y'all back in here in a few. I'm not done. The video is not done. All right, later. 8 seconds. 3, 2, time. All right, get ready for the next side. How you feeling? Good. Yeah, you remember the stuff that if you guys saw the video that I posted when I had to empty out this bag, I'm gonna actually keep this big bag. I'm not gonna throw this bag away, and I'm gonna use this bag and bring it to people's homes and tell them, hey, load this up, and I'll come pick it up. But let me show you some of the stuff that I got from the pickup that I'm gonna donate that I'm not gonna throw away. You know what I'm saying? Because look at this. We got books, we got a stool, we got a whole suitcase worth of clothing. We got bags. I got like 6 good bags inside of this. Inside of here, we got, let me show you guys something, because the whole point, man, is trying to give things to people that could use it. Look at this. We got bags. We got more stuff. We got a heat towel. We got a blanket. We got gloves. And there's a lot of people that could use this stuff. So that's the whole point of what I'm trying to tell y'all. So I'm going to put this in the truck, get it in the truck, and then we're going to go and take the stuff to the dump. And then I'm going to drop off the stuff at like a Goodwill, something like that, that will benefit from it. So let me get back to the motorcycle stuff as we're talking about the clutches, right? So the clutch itself is just one problem of many issues that we're all gonna end up having, right? Our motorcycles is designed to give issues. It's designed to give problem. It gives us all types of good things, but at the same time, it can give us some bad things. But if you get stressed out about problems, then you gotta change your mindset and just know that you will have issues. And those issues are gonna come at any given time. You see what I'm saying? So when those issues come, it's your job to just embrace it and at the same time, learn about it. So I was looking at my boy Cycle Fanatics, and he has a video talking about the evolution clutch. And I love the way he broke it down. And honestly, that's gonna be the next clutch system I'm gonna get. In the comments, let me know which clutch kit you're using and why and how you like it. The evolution clutch, I love the beefiness of it. I love the way it looks. It looks like it has a lot more energy, like you get more power from your clutch, which can give you more torque in the long run for your bike. So Cycle Fanatics, thanks for making that video, bro. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna go to the dump this stuff off first, get this out the way. Oh, this is my Auntie Carmen, by the way. Ride Fit Nation, say what's up to Auntie. She's a gangster. She's a gangster. All right, so let's do this. Auntie, you ready? All right, so I'm down in Atlanta now and had to take the cage, but everything is for a reason though, because it rained a lot. It rained a lot, and right now it might look dry, but that rain was coming down on the way up, so I'd have gotten soaked even if I had my bike. But as y'all know, the bike is now at Harley. They called me today, told me they got the part. It's ordered and it should be in tomorrow. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed and hoping that it does come tomorrow and they can start the work and start getting it done the way they should. So now, like I said, I'm down here supporting my wife and her fashion show, and I don't know where the hell I'm at. I'm gonna walk around and get some cardio until I find my location, find the address of where I need to be at, and maybe I might look around and see people who look like they're gonna be going to a fashion show and then follow the leader. All right, so let's go, man. Like I tell y'all, I'm bringing you guys into a completely different world, man. You guys are getting a chance to see what I do and how I live my life, day in and day out. All right, so found the location. We're at the Baltimore. Beautiful building, classic, old school, well built. Look at this. Woo! Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. The turnout is pretty damn good up in here. I'm talking about real good. They got all kinds of characters, personalities, designers. I'm actually proud of her to be here. That's the whole point. Support, support, support.
Presented by the Bergali Academy of Visual Arts. Don't
Wherever you are, you still feel alone. Always afraid of the unknown, 'cause we are not alright. Alright. Stuck in our heads and can't find a way out. Way out. Don't close your eyes, 'cause we are not alright. Alright. Stuck in our heads and can't find a way out. Way out. Don't close your eyes, 'cause we are not alright. In the midst of madness, we seek to find the end of the rainbow. Slowly moving towards the life we first intend. Oh yeah. Don't let them get in your head. Don't let them win, no. So don't go pursue a dream that's not your own. Yeah. Don't care about what they expect you to be, 'cause when you find out what that truly means, wherever you are, you still feel alone. Always afraid of the unknown, 'cause we are not alright. Alright. Stuck in our heads and can't find a way out. Way out. Don't close your eyes, 'cause we are not alright. Alright. Stuck in our heads and can't find a way out. Way out. Don't close your eyes, 'cause we
All right, mission accomplished. I did my job, supported the wife, got my day going. The day is still rocking, but I'm gonna tell y'all, good job, beautiful work. She did a phenomenal job. All the designers, all the models did a great job. Now I am out of here because it's just too much going on, man. When I tell you it's crazy, I mean it's crazy. But anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching, for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, you know, all of the stuff. I'm out. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.